Hello and welcome to Combined Science at St. George's. My name is Miss Sadrai and I will today explain to you with Mr. Ward what you will be expecting if you do Combined Science. So you will be doing physics, chemistry and biology all together. You will receive 2 GCSEs. So we're working on a 17-point grade scale. That means you get a GCSE, for example, a 3 to 4 or a 4 to 4 or a 5-5, something like this. The reason for that is if we use just the 9 grade system and you will get a 3 in your GCSEs, then you might have been between a 3 and a 4. So that will just give you the chance to really get the grade between 3 and 4 and get 2 GCSEs, whereby you get one whole grade better than you would if we didn't do that. So that is actually to help you to get a fairer grade. If you choose triple science, you will be doing biology, chemistry, and physics separately, and you will get three GCSEs in science. The topics that we will cover in science are listed here, so you can have a look at them. We will go in more detail than what you see here. Some of the topics might already be familiar to you because you have already done it, and some of it will be completely new. We will do a lot of practicals on some of the topics, so that's also a huge part of science. Skills you will develop are observing, so you will do practicals, you will be observing what's actually happening and what's happening in the world around you. You will be able to make educated guesses, and you will have you will build an opinion based on scientific facts and know the difference between opinions and between facts. You will be measuring a lot, so your math skills are going to improve as you're doing more science. You will be analyzing your results and you will be communicating them to other students. So that's also an important skill that you will develop. And there are lots of career options for you if you do science that you will just open a lot of doors for yourself. Engineering is a huge one. Food science, even architecture, even hairdressing, because you need to mix a lot of chemicals. So you have great opportunities with science, and some of the things you would probably not expect to need science, but it will be of great use. Mr. Ward is now going through some of the exams, what you need to do in your exams and how you will be assessed.
Okay guys, so I'm going to talk a bit about how the sausage is made and how assessment is going to work. So as you can see, you are going to sit 6 exams in total, and that is exactly the same whether you do combined or triple. But for us doing combined, our exams are all 1 hour and 15 minutes long. They're a little bit longer if you do triple. And again, with marks, our exams are going to be worth 70 marks per exam. Again, a little bit more in triple. You are going to do either foundation or higher level. Obviously, that will be decided a lot closer to the time. We're not going to box you off into one or the other immediately. If you are a bit of a late developer with science, you're still going to get the opportunity to potentially push for higher paper at some point. But we just need to be aware that on a foundation paper, the highest we're going to be able to score is a 5.5. And on the higher paper, we're going to be able to get up to that 9.9 level. And we're going to have a range of questions. So we're going to have multiple choice, structured questions, close short answer questions, and open response. You guys are going to be familiar with these already. We've already been doing them throughout your school career, and we're going to really refine these skills and drill down in these throughout our GCSE course. So just to give you an example of a paper, let's take biology paper 1, for example. That will cover topics 1 to 4 from the biology syllabus. And if you need to, you guys can have a wee look back and see what those topics might be. And that's how the papers will always be structured for us. But the good news is no coursework for us, so we can't be leaving anything till the last minute. So no worries about last night panics to get our coursework done, because science at GCSE for combined is a 100% exam-based subject. So kind of instead of coursework, or to go along with us, this is something that should be really familiar to all of us by now. You will have done loads and loads of these practical worksheets by now and written them all up, and you know the importance that we put on these throughout Key Stage 3, and that's only going to get more important when we go through our GCSE course as well. There are 21 of these required practicals that we're going to be writing up throughout the course. But that's not all the practical we do. We've got loads of good fun practicals to do. These are just the ones that we're going to be really, really picky about how you write them up. So there will be loads of chances for practical throughout the course, but 21 that we're going to have to know inside and out. And this is the reason for that. Each of our exams will test us on 2 of the practicals. So that is 12 of the 21 practicals that will definitely be coming up in your exams. So let's have a look at the things we're going to do. This is the list of the required practicals. We will be doing these and we will be writing them up in great detail. So it's really important that we are going to know all of these. Obviously, it's going to take a lot of time and a lot of practice, but we are going to work with you to get you through that. But these are the ones that we are going to write up in great detail. So just to finish off, how will I succeed? There's going to be a couple of big words here, and that's going to be resilience and practice. You know how much we love talking about resilience at St George's. It's such an understated skill. It's so important. There are going to be times during this course where you aren't sure about something, and your best course of action is always going to be to make sure you give it a go and you stick with it. Of course, we are going to be here to help you. We are going to give you as much support as you need, but resilience is going to be one of your best friends to succeeding with science. Obviously, good attendance is going to go without saying, as is going to be effort in lessons and with our extra work that we set to you, like these practical sheets, like our milestones. They're all going to be super important. And in terms of our practice, repeating classwork that we maybe weren't so sure about once we've relearned it, maybe something that we did feel confident about. Can we improve our work and get our grades even higher up? We're going to do loads of past papers. Again, you guys will already be familiar with past paper questions by now, and we are going to practice your technique for those loads and loads over the coming years, and plenty of practice questions. Our best way to learn, guys, is going to be loads of practice questions, and if we make some mistakes on it, we're going to learn loads even from the mistakes we make. So practice, practice, and practice again is going to be our biggest message, and I'm sure that we are all going to do really well at GCSE Combined Science, guys.